Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Taurus. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. Now I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So starting off the reading today with the Modern Witch Tarot, and then we're going to use the Hidden Truth Oracle messages to close off the reading. So let's get into the reading for you guys. So Angels of Love and Light, can we please have clear and concise messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please, and thank you. Also, I want to wish you guys happy birthday. I hope you are enjoying your birthday season and having the opportunity to celebrate your solar return. So happy birthday, guys. Sending you guys lots of love and light here. Okay, so just going to cut up the deck, then we'll get straight into the reading for you. What can we get here, please, for Taurus? Taurus, please and thank you. Okay, King of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. I feel like there is someone who is keeping you most likely at arm's length as of right now, or you're keeping this person from arm's length away from you. Potentially either yourself or this love interest has been relatively cold or distant or having to stay withdrawn as of right now. I feel like this person may be going through a breakup, a separation or a divorce if they have been in a long-term commitment with someone, potentially a karmic partner or a karmic ex, or they are exiting a difficult third-party situation elsewhere. I feel like this person may have potentially lost out on some sort of money, or their foundation isn't as stable as it normally is. I feel like they've gone through some sort of upheaval in their life. What else here, please? Thank you. Yep, look at that. With Judgment, I feel like this person's going through some significant karma right now. Yeah, look at that, with the Queen of Pentacles wanting to come out as well. With potentially a karmic partner, karmic ex, a baby mama or a baby daddy here. I feel like they are blocked from making their way to you as of right now because they're still having to close up a situation elsewhere where it hasn't naturally kind of worked out. I feel there's potentially a lot of tension running high right now. Potentially your love interest may feel the need to come forward towards you and to apologise. Potentially they didn't necessarily put their best foot forward in relation to the connection with you. They may have not necessarily treated you so kindly in the past. I feel like this love interest is wanting to make their way to you, and they see you as the one that they were meant to marry or invest heavily in. And I feel like this person is wanting to have a second chance and having a sense of forgiveness from you. They feel like you are meant to be in each other's lives. But I feel like as of right now, this person are not most likely fully available as of right now because they are dealing with something that's quite heavy. But they would like to come forward towards you and offer you something in relation to love. And I feel like they're going to come out of the woodwork relatively soon here with the moon in reverse, Pisces energy, to kind of let you know of what it is that they are wanting in relation to the connection with you, but they may not necessarily be ready and available to fully give to you of everything that you are desiring or wanting within this connection with this person. I feel like they're going through some sort of spiritual awakening here, or they've gone through a spiritual awakening already, the sense of the dark night of the soul and the kind of worst is over, but they're still having to I'm getting a sense of clearing up the mess to do with something else or with someone else. But this person realizes that it's you that they want to invest in, and that you are, I'm getting the real deal, the genuine one, the one that they feel the sense of passion and zest for. But this person has most likely not been able to show you in the 3D, as it were, that you are the person that they are wanting to have this solid relationship with, or communicate with you about what they want in their life, and the kind of path that you may be getting aligned with each other. I feel like this is potentially a divinely guided connection here, guys, in the sense that there is assistance on the other side for this person to make their way to you, okay? But they are not fully ready and available as of yet, but they want to. But I feel like you are deserving of the truth here with the Queen of Swords, and they will be coming through to let you know what's what, okay? You could also be dealing with a Sagittarius or a fellow Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Feel this one? Yeah, look at that. 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords in reverse. So there is a sense of having to come clean and confess their feelings. They genuinely feel very unwanted and unloved right now, and unappreciated by being with this other person in their life, or dealing with this difficult third-party situation. I feel like your person may have had some sort of outdated thinking in the past, and they stayed where they were with this other person because they potentially had children with them, and they may have felt like it would probably be a bad idea if they were to split up in the past, especially if there's a lot of money kind of tied in. They would lose out, you know, substantially here, and they feel in the sense of lack and scarcity. And I feel like this person, I kind of want to say, took the kind of coward's way out in the past, and I feel like they may be getting judged for that right now. In a sense, because they may have held themselves back from you and not followed on through with what the divine most likely here was asking of them to do, which was to end this old karmic cycle with this other person, with this karmic partner, the karmic ex, or close off an old third party situation and make their way to you. But now this person is, it's interesting to me, it's like they feel out in the cold away from you, but they want to communicate with you. But they know that they can't just approach you the way that they may have been able to in the past. They have to do things differently. And this is actually very difficult or challenging your person a great deal, because I feel in the sense that you may be doing all right for yourself right now, or you have a lot that's going on for you, or you will have a sense of stability in your life. And if this person was to kind of come in, there could be a sense of chaos, or you may not necessarily feel very grounded or balanced in some sort of way. So I feel like you're getting protected as of right now until this person's able to come forward towards you and express the full truth and nothing but the truth about the connection with you. But they definitely want to make their way here with the Chariot, Cancer's energy, so that you can kind of balance out the connection together. But this person is totally understanding that you are most likely going to have your guard up when it comes to this person, and keep them at an arm's length. Because until they come forward towards you and tell you exactly what's been happening, I feel like you're not going to be as open and receptive to this person. This person is definitely willing to travel to see you. Look at that, more Cancer's energy here with the High Priestess. They intuitively know that there is the deeper soul tie between the two of you. I'm even getting a potential past life connection or a very strong past history with one another. You potentially could even be divine counterparts, so twin flames here, guys. I'm just getting the sense that this person may have felt this sense of passion towards you and found you very alluring, like they wanted to be around you, like they couldn't necessarily hold themselves back from you. But potentially they may have asked you to kind of get involved with a third party situation, or have an affair, or be open to the idea of becoming a kind of a mistress, etc. And I feel like you may have just turned your back on that situation. But you intuitively felt the depth, that there was the strong connection between you. But this person may have chosen the financial aspect, the 3D world, their material, their reputation, their status, and the sense of being comfortable in a situation that even though they weren't fully happy there, they stayed there. But they are now getting judged for this because it's potentially a very, very unwise decision that they made, a poor judgment call. And they are definitely seeing that really what they've potentially missed out on is something very solid with you here, with the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So there's been a block for you and them coming together because they didn't follow through with their part. They didn't necessarily follow through with the plans that potentially they may have said that they were going to do, or they had a lot of sense of talking about what they were going to do, but then necessarily didn't put in any action. But they want to communicate to you here with the Eight of Wands very passionately. They feel a lot for you. What else here, please, for Taurus? Thank you. Yep, Six of Cups. You know how we're saying there's the past life connection with each other? Well, there it is. There's a sense of nostalgia. I feel like this person's constantly reminded of you here. You know, it's like they try to get you off of their mind, but they genuinely can't, because they're just continuously thinking about the good old days of what things were like with you and them, but now they've been left out in the cold, most likely by you, but also by a karmic partner or a karmic ex as well, because there's potentially been the sense of an affair or some sort of infidelity or scandal in that situation that has also come to light and made someone, most likely your love interest, feel really awful, really upset, and relatively heartbroken, because I feel like they now understand, obviously hindsight's a wonderful thing, and it's like they didn't follow their intuition before, or this sense of an intuitive hunch I'm getting about you and them coming together. Yeah, look at that with the Libra card of Justice. This person is wanting to have something more concrete with you. They're wanting you and them to be on the same wavelength. But I feel like they've been very comfortable in another situation where they were most likely married, or they had some sort of legal tie or contract, potentially to do with money, to do with a home, to do with a mortgage of sorts, or to do with a business or something along those lines. And I feel like your love interest didn't necessarily want to move on from the sense of comfort, but now they are most likely suffocating in some sort of environment where they don't want to be anymore, but they're realizing that they have to learn the hard way here with the Justice card. You could be dealing with a Libra. What else here? They know that they need to bring balance to you. They need to bring balance to themselves, and they also need to bring balance to their situation with whatever they're dealing with on their outside kind of material world, as it were. If it's to do with a karmic partner, a karmic ex, or a difficult third-party situation. Yeah. But they are feeling at a major loss as of right now. This person feels that you are most likely going to reject them, unless they kind of do the work here with the Hermit Virgo energy. This person's having to go within. They're having to go through the sense of an awakening if they are to be able to level up and meet you, because you are incredibly intuitive here. Or this is potentially you. You've done a lot of self-healing after you've been kind of put out in the cold, as it were. What else here, please? The Magician in reverse. Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio energy with the Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is it. I feel like your love interest was most likely not very transparent with you. They potentially lied about their situation. They may have been relatively greedy. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. I'm getting that indication. I feel like your love interest is now realizing that they chose the wrong path for definite. Like, this person didn't necessarily have very much to offer you, or you may have thought that they had, you know, enough to be able to offer you, but deep down, if you were to look at everything, they probably didn't have very much. I feel like the sense of living beyond means, so everything kind of looked like a particular way, like they probably were doing well, but they could actually, in a sense, have been in lots of debt here, borrowed money heavily, they could have lost out on a job. They could have been made redundant. Potentially they were the kind of main breadwinner in the family to do with their karmic partner, the karmic ex, and they were dealing with someone who wasn't willing to work or didn't work for some sort of reason. And I feel like there was some sort of major impact on your love interest's life that's really kind of got in the way of you and this person having a connection, or it manifesting into something more concrete or proper, because you and this person were probably not meant to be together at the time when you kind of first came into contact with all of this kind of happening in the background. I feel like this person didn't necessarily tell you of everything, and it may have come across as really quite sneaky. So I feel like there's been some sort of underhanded behavior, but I feel like you're getting aware of that now. I'm gonna take one more for Taurus. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. See, now your love interest is wanting to come back in and they want to communicate with you, but potentially they feel you're going to kind of swipe their head off. But they also want to kind of let you know eventually that they were dealing with someone who is incredibly manipulative. Not everything is what it seems. They were very cruel, very cutting with their words. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that they were dealing with someone who didn't necessarily want to be free, kind of single, as in like independent. I feel like this person, this karmic partner, the karmic ex, wanted to be, in a sense, in a commitment with your love interest, but then be single at the same time. So they could have had an open relationship or an open marriage or some sort of contract. Maybe they didn't necessarily tell you of that, your love interest. I feel like there was some sort of illusion to do with some sort of living situation or arrangement. But I feel as well, like, until your person comes through and tells you of all of the truth, and so that you have an opportunity to look at everything from a bird's eye view, so that it is objective and you can make a solid decision about if you were to move on forward with this person, you're not going to be putting all of your eggs in one basket to do with this person. And now they're relatively nervous about the fact that they feel the strong connection with you, but you may not want anything to do with them anymore. But I feel like they're having to learn some sort of very solid lesson here with that Hermit energy, okay? Yeah, and they're having to heal and recover from an old situation here with the Ten of Swords in reverse, if they are eventually to have a union, reunion, reconciliation with you here with the Star, and kind of heal their heart, but heal your heart as well, and then invest in some sort of love connection and show their loyalty to you and move the connection forward that way and show you that they want a proper commitment, okay? So this person will be coming back into your life relatively passionately because they feel the sense of an emotional attachment towards you. But I feel like you've done the right thing in a sense of staying detached from this person, just focusing on you. But they definitely will be coming back around in your life. But now they feel like if they were to, in a sense, come forward and show you that they are relatively vulnerable as of right now, that you may have other people kind of in the pipeline ready to date you, and that you could be now lying to them in the sense that, you know, they're not now the only one. So like, so it's kind of feels like it's being switched around here. But yeah, so let's close off the reading here with the Hidden Truth Oracle messages. So this could be what your love interest would like to kind of confess to you, or what you would like to confess to them, as we do have cross watchers here, guys. Everything you need to know about myself and the channel is in the description box below. These messages could be if you are in no contact, little contact, or you are in communication, but it could be a bit sporadic here, guys. Also, if you did fancy supporting myself in the channel, there is now a donation link now available in the description box below. Thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. And even if you do not financially donate, that's absolutely fine. A great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, and I'll eventually get back to you guys. So thank you all so much. So what can we get here, please? What can we get here, please, and thank you? I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Now, it wanted to come out reverse, even though I'm only taking them as upright. This person is not really feeling in the best of places as of right now. They are most likely full of regret, and they are probably feeling, you know, why me, as it were. They haven't necessarily understood the depth of the connection with you, but they haven't also understood about what it is that they're learning by dealing with this other person or other situation in their life. So they're not feeling grateful for that as of yet. They haven't necessarily got round to kind of changing their mindset to that way as a way of thinking as of yet. So yeah, but this person will most likely eventually, they will be grateful for the spiritual lesson, because obviously with you and them getting together, you know, things would work out, you know, according to plan here with Judgment, with the Hermit and the High Priestess. I mean, we have very spiritual cards here, guys. So it's in a sense that things are naturally happening for the best for you both. But as of right now, either yourself may not be seeing this, or your love interest isn't fully seeing this and appreciating this as of right now. Okay. Because obviously they most likely have a lot on their plate. Okay. So what else here, please, for Taurus? I hope that made sense, guys. Wow, 2 cards fell out. I don't react when people mention you, so I feel potentially you could be a bit of a trigger for this person, especially if you're doing very well in your life right now and people are just kind of, you know, attracted to you like a magnet. They feel like they can't show to other people the fact that they're feeling vulnerable. I feel like there's potentially a strong sense of ego here with this person. They may be relatively prideful as well now, guys. Just being near you is intoxicating, yeah. So this person does feel the sense of passion for you. They can't deny the chemistry between you, but at the same time, it's like they know that they're having to control themselves a lot right now and come across as relatively cold and distant, but actually deep down they may be a little bit protective of you or very possessive of you in some sort of way, like not necessarily wanting you to kind of be out with anyone else or see you out with anyone else. Like I feel like if this person was to see you officially out dating someone else or actually in a new relationship, like they I'm getting a sense of all hell would break loose. I don't know why I feel like the need to say that, but this person is needing to embrace in some sort of self-love and self-care and self-respect for oneself first. And I feel like you've already done this, and I feel like in a sense blessings are kind of coming in for you of what's meant for you. And if this person is to have this connection with you, then they need to put in the work now. It's not down to you to do anything extra. It's down to them to come forward and pursue you rather than you kind of chasing them. But I feel like you're not chasing this person. You are very much just kind of staying away from them, and this is actually working in your favor if you are wanting this connection with this person. You know, if they have to do the work and do the healing and actually level up in the way that is necessary for you to have this connection together. But they're very much up in their head about you here, guys. But they've gone through a lot of changes that they haven't necessarily wanted to go through, but they, you know, they're having to go through it. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Yeah, this person's hoping you'll forgive them. I feel like they were very selfish in the past. Bottom of the deck, you came closer to anyone. This is it. This person feels the spiritual connection, the soul tie with you, and I feel like they just couldn't necessarily comprehend as to why they felt this with you, rather than feeling it with the person that they invested heavily in and potentially had children with and a mortgage with and everything else. You know, I feel like you're the one that actually has this person's heart, and I feel like whoever they were dealing with was just more interested in the money, more interested in the stability, more interested in what your love interest could do for them, and enough was never enough. But I feel like when it came to you and this person with the connection in the past, you just wanted their time, you know, their energy, for them to show to you that they cared, for them to show to you that there could be the sense of friendship there as well. But I feel like that wasn't necessarily the case. I want to feel that way again. Yeah, this person feels a different way when you're around, and it was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah. This person will probably end up admitting that to you as well. But you're the one that has their heart. You're the one that they can't kind of escape, as it were, because you have this tie together. And they kind of want you to know that actually it's you that they want, but they just haven't communicated that to you as of yet. potentially this person even feels like you're unapproachable as of right now, because you've withdrawn from them for so much and for so long. I'm getting you're focusing on you right now, so that if they want to reconcile with you, they're the ones that are having to come forward, not the other way around. And I feel like they're starting to get the message, and it's just kind of frustrating them basically, because they know it's all down to them when it comes to this connection, or a lot of it is, if you guys are going to progress forward in the way that you will want to, if you want this connection to happen together. But anyway, guys, so that was just a quicker reading for you guys for this week. So I hope that you have enjoyed the reading. I hope that there was a few messages that resonated, some messages, if not the whole reading. I hope you have a wonderful week. Happy birthday again, Taurus. Enjoy the rest of your birthday season. I hope you have a wonderful week. Please take care of yourselves, and we'll speak to you very soon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye now.